will sit in your face and try to tell you that the grass is not green and the sky is not blue. And what you saying is just dumb shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so like, at this point, I just don't trust no nigga. Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So first I want to say thank you for all the support I've been getting, all the views, all the subscribers, all the likes, comments, and shares. I love y'all so much. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing it. So, but without further ado, you read the title, you already know what you came here for. So I'm just gonna get right into the video and we can chit chat later. So, for one, I met him at my job. Well, technically, my best friend met him first at his second job. Me and my best friend used to work together. And then he had, you know, whatever had happened. And then he had came to work with us. So, you know, everything was cool. You know, we was vibing, chit-chatting, chopping it up, right? So, I was, you know, like, we started... At first, I was like, I'm not going to mess with him because we work together. But I was planning on leaving that job to go to another job. So that's what I had told him. I was like, well, I'm not really going to mess with you right now because we work together. But I plan on leaving. So when I leave, you know, maybe we could, you know. So cool. That was that. So we ended up going on like a little skating double date with my best friend and him and this other. We went on a little, you know, double date with her, right? At the skating rink. It was cool, calm, collected, real cute. So then, you know, everything was fine. I'm like, ooh, we on a little, you know, shindig. I'm thinking, oh my god, this is my man. Okay, so then we started getting serious, like seeing each other every day. I was going to my other job. He was still working at the other place. He would come see me after he got off work. We would kick it, chop it up in the car. You know, like, you know what I mean? So then, that was that, right? So I'm like, ooh, we locked in, right? But we didn't really get locked in until I had went over his house. So I go over his house and he come pick me up. I go over his house and I had stayed over there and I had ended up staying the night. Stayed the night, we watched movies, all that good stuff, right? Blah blah blah. Right? So once I spent the night, I was like, for lifers, we're locked in. There's no leaving. We together forever. What you mean? I thought we was so locked in, like, I swear. Because he was, like, it wasn't like that was my first time. Well, that was my first time spending the night. But, like, it didn't stop after that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, you coming over tonight? You da-da-da-da. You this, you this, you that, you that, you that, you that. But, so I thought we was, like, locked in for real. Whole time. I didn't even know they have, right? So me and this dude, we back and forth, and he's telling me I'm his girlfriend, right? So like, it's not like this is just somebody that I'm just talking to, a sneaky link or something like that. It was nothing like that. Like, we was locked in. He talking about I'm his girlfriend, all this stuff, right? All this good stuff. He ain't never posted me, but I had posted him one time, but it was like the back of his head type, no face, no case type. You know what I mean? So nobody knew really who it was except for the people that we used to work together with. So that was all cool, right? So this going on for months, right? Months. I think it was like April-ish till July. Something around there, right? So April to July, like 3-4 months, right? At this man's house. Back to back to back to back to back. He in my face, back to back to back to back to back, right? Cool. Tell me why. July 4th, right? It was July 4th weekend. Cause that's a holiday. You know, you like, not all holidays you remember, but I specifically remember that one. Because he had started like not really, you know, communicating with me and stuff like that. So I was just like, maybe he's busy. Oh, nope. Rewind. I forgot a part in the story. So me and my best friend had just went out of town to Louisiana. That's why I didn't go to no parties or nothing like that, because we was out of town. We was in Louisiana. So we on the way back, and I see him post, like, he didn't text me the whole day. I see him post on his Instagram a picture of a whole bunch of people at a pool party, right? And he was in the picture. It was like a group photo. I'm like, am I tripping? You know what I mean? Like, how you didn't text me all day but posting a picture, right? Right? I'm not tripping, right? I'm not a controlling person. So if you have friends, go out, have fun. Because when I'm not with you and I'm with my friends, I don't want you blowing up my phone, bothering me, talking about you so bored, this and that, third, da 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 da. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody should have a life outside of their relationship, but not live double lives. You get what I'm saying? Like, have a life outside of your relationship, go have fun, but don't be out here having fun without me making people seem like, you know, like making a picture that it's not. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be out here telling people you're single because you're not. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not. But that wasn't really it. I just basically ignored it and charged it to the game. When I came back, we started hanging out more. Back just, you know, because I had took a trip or whatever, blah blah blah. So we started hanging out more, and that was like for a month or so, like a month and a half. And then after that, like, it just got like weird, like out of nowhere. It just got weird, right? So I'm like, what's going on? Like, he wasn't texting me back how he used to text me back. We wasn't on the phone like we used to be on the phone. Like, it was just weird, you know what I mean? It was just weird. So like, but like, I'm not finna, you know, because like, I feel like if stuff is weird, you also know it's weird, and it's your choice that you want to keep on being weird. If y'all get what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? So like, I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with you and tell you a weirdo and this and that and third and blah blah blah. I don't like that toxic stuff. I told y'all that on the last video with the relationship advice. I don't like toxicity. Like, I'm not finna sit, and I don't like arguing. I don't like confrontation. So why would I argue with you? Just so. And then men, like, well, not men, because they're little boys. Boys are like, they try to manipulate you. They will sit in your face and try to tell you that the grass is not green and the sky is not blue, and what you saying is just dumb shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so like, at this point, I just don't trust no nigga. So like, I'm living my life. Like, you living your life, and it's summer too, so I'm not gonna be cooped up in the house boo-hoo crying over no nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that's never been me. That's never been me. I'm not gonna be cooped up in the house crying boo-hoo, I miss my man. Cause your man don't miss you, so why you miss him? You get what I'm saying? So cool. So I had texted him like 3 times, I think. Yeah, 3 times. And then he never texted back. So then he had like sent me this. I had kind of felt bad because like, I was kind of like, you know how like a boy will do something and then you just be like cool off them? Like, that was my point. Like, that was where I was just cool off him. You know what I mean? Like, if he had texted me back, I was just gonna be like, okay, whatever. Like, and you know what I mean? Nah, I was just gonna be like, you know, like, I'm not tripping off it. Like, just not gonna talk to him no more. I ended up not like cool off him because he had sent me a video of his car, and it was like smashed. He had got into a car accident, right? So he had got into a car accident. So I'm like, okay, he got into a car accident. Okay, so I think that's how it went. Either he had got into a car accident then, or he got into a car accident before July 4th. Whichever one it was, he had got into a car accident, and it kind of made me sad, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But he was acting weird before he got into the car accident. So like, that's why I was kind of like sad, because it was like, dang, like, I was really gonna cut this boy off, and he out here, you know, got in a car accident. But everything was fine with him and stuff, right? So, but he had told me that he had lost his charger in the car crash, and it was like a crazy car crash. It was like on the freeway. His car was like in shambles on the freeway, and he had like hit the median and then swung all the way, like spun out all the way on to the other side of the freeway and all this stuff, but he made it out alive. So I was like, God bless you, because God was on your side. But anyways, that's what I was saying. So he had lost his charger or whatever, and I had wanted to talk to him. So like, I bought this man a charger, and not the regular chargers either. I bought this man a fast charger. I bought this man a fast charger, and I delivered it. So I ordered it on Amazon. Like, a charger really not nothing, but it's the principle like of what he did to me. So it's like, damn, I bought this man a charger to be texting other bitches, because he wasn't texting me. I bought this nigga a charger to be texting other bitches and calling them and telling them, you know what I mean, chit-chatting with them. And I mean, cool, but whatever, right? So like a week later, after July, like the weekend of July, you know, we start talking back, but like a little by little, but not as much as we was like before, I guess. Yeah, so not as much as we was before. So I'm like, okay, I'm not really tripping, right? So then I get a text on Instagram, not on no iMessage, but on Instagram, right? I get a text. So Instagram is public, so it's like whatever. Like if you DM me on Instagram, like I'm gonna read it, or like I'm gonna at least see what you're saying, right? So this girl texts me, and she like, do you mess with what's her name? And I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Because like at this point, like, this is the first time this has ever happened to me, by the way. So like I didn't really know how to react. Like if this happened to me now, I would probably be like, you can have them, you know what I mean? You could have them. I don't even want them no more. But I was actually like low-key trying to go back and forth with the girl, like, what you mean you mess with this man? Because you know what I mean. But it was his whole ex, like it was his whole ex-girlfriend. So like I really couldn't really go back and forth with her that much, because it was his whole ex-girlfriend. So like, who am I? Not necessarily who am I, but like I feel like y'all get what I'm saying. Like if you had him before me, it ain't really no back and forth we could go, like, because if somebody tell me my man messing with his ex-girlfriend, I'm gonna believe him. Because like, why not? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would he not mess with somebody he messed with before you? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it kind of makes sense, but like, I guess. So right, so at first I was trying to go back and forth with the girl, like, what you mean, da da da. She talking about, so this is basically what she texted me. She was like, I couldn't find messages, but I remember this because this was a monumental time in my life. She was like, do you mess with him? I was like, why? She was like, because I was just over there last night, and she was basically like, I was over there last night, and he had left his phone in the room and had stepped in the bathroom, and you had texted him, like I had told y'all, right? I had texted him 3 times that July, right? Yeah, so she was like, you had texted him, and your name had popped up. So like I just went to his following and typed in your name, and you know, there you were. And so I just was texting you to see if you messed with him. And I was like, dang, that's crazy. And then that's basically it. And then so then I was like, well, I don't really even want him no more, you know what I mean? And then she starts sending screenshots. This girl starts sending screenshots of them together, you know, all the extreme stuff that I did not want to see. But anyway, she starts sending it, and then this is the crazy thing. This girl gonna add me into a group chat, an Instagram group chat, with the other bitches he was fucking. With the other bitches he was fucking. I was so blown. I was like, what? So now, and so the girl had knew, like, I was like low-key his girlfriend, his ex, right? She was like, I didn't really know he was talking to anybody, but like around messages he was saying you were his girlfriend, stuff like that, blah 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 blah, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know. And then you gonna add me into the group chat, and then so everybody basically going back and forth, like saying like when they was with him. Why he just thought he had it like that, and he was just pimping, he was just 2P for real, I don't know. That's out of my control. But basically they in the group chat, they was telling like basically when they messed with the man, like, or the boy, what they was doing. It was just a lot. Like that was, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed like no other. I didn't know what to feel, how to go about it. It was just a whole lot. But I ended up, so it was the summertime, right? So it was before we went back to school, and we had ended up going back to school, and I ended up, this is not me anymore, by the way. Like, I don't do this anymore. This is not part of my character. But I had photoshopped a message of me sending his coach a video of him participating in illegal activities. I had photoshopped it and I sent it to him. I photoshopped it and I sent it to the boy, and then I blocked him. And then after that, so like when I blocked him, he could not get in contact with me. He had his homeboys texting me. And they was just going off of me. This is how he tried to play it, right? So after I did it, like, I did not care. Like, I don't care how you feel. I want you to frantically panic, cause it was his senior season. So like, it was like, if he got kicked off the football team, no scholarship for you, no chance to prove yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to be malicious. I'm not a malicious person anymore, but he tried to ruin my life. Well, he didn't. I don't think necessarily he tried to ruin my life. Like, I don't think he intentionally cheated and thought in the back of his head like, oh, I'ma cheat just so that I could hurt her feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was like that, but that's what happened. So like, you couldn't possibly expect me to be happy about you cheating. You get what I'm saying? So like, I just wanted to, you know, like, ruffle his feathers a little bit. I just wanted to ruffle his feathers a little bit, and I did. He had all his friends text me. Not all his friends, just one friend. And this is how he tried to play it. He had the friend follow me on social media and like all of my posts, like every single one of them. He liked all of my posts, and then after that, he DM'd me on some like cool shit, right? And then I had replied to him, and then after that, it was just B-word, unsend that from coach, this and that and third, blah blah blah. You tripping, you doing too much, you don't even know what happened, this and that and third. Because after the girl told me that the boy was cheating on me and she was at his house, like, me, this is why I don't understand. Like, I understand love is strong and all that, but I feel like we're stronger. Like, the stuff that happens to you is the stuff that you allow. If you don't let somebody keep on coming in and out of your life, and, you know, like, keep on saying sorry and how they just didn't mean it. If they didn't mean it, they wouldn't have did it. So once you got one time to mess up with me, one time, that one time you mess up, that's it. Like, I don't have no more feelings. I lose interest like this. So if I really was messing with you and I would have my eye on you and stuff, and you mess it up, it's not gonna be nothing for me to just let you go. Like, that's what type of person I am. I don't care how much we did, how many memories we built. You're not God. You know what I mean? So I'm just quick to let somebody go. Like, if they show you their true intentions and how they genuinely feel about you, you shouldn't allow them to keep on coming back into your life and leaving and coming back. So that's just a message to y'all. Like, words of the wise. I'm not calling myself wise. Words from the wise, or a word of advice. Like, I would just say, stop letting people run over you. Stop letting people show you their true colors, and then you try to mask it or manipulate it to be something that it's not. You get what I'm saying? If somebody shows you that they green, believe them and take it for what it is. Because At the end of the day, if they show you that they green and you still telling yourself, oh nah, he not green, he red. If they show you that they green and at the end of the day you turn around and still don't believe that they green and you still trying to tell yourself that they red, then they're not hurting in the long run. You're the only person hurting in the long run. So that's just my word of advice. Don't let nobody run over you. They do you wrong once, they'll do you wrong twice, they'll do you wrong 3 times, and they'll keep coming back because they know that you're going to let them come back. So don't let them come back. You know what I mean? Be stronger. Like, stand up, bro. Like, I never had a problem with standing up. I never had a problem with letting anybody go. And I feel like that's just something that everybody really need to work on. But yeah, that's the story time on how I got cheated on, and I found out because they DM'd me and added me to a group chat. It's a crazy time in my life. And I really push myself to be. Also, another word of advice before I go. Don't be like me. Like, don't be a vengeful person. Like, it's not good for your heart, really, to be vengeful. Like, if somebody do you wrong, I feel like y'all gonna probably look at me like I'm crazy or something. But, like, if somebody do you wrong, like, I feel like you should just leave. Like, me personally, I wouldn't do nobody wrong and expect them to stay. Or want them to stay anyways, because like I wouldn't want you to do, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do that to you in the first place. But I'm just saying in a general way or general terms, like, if I do somebody dirty, I would leave them immediately after. Like, I wouldn't try to explain myself or justify my wrongdoings. I would just leave, because what's the point of staying with somebody that you hurt? You probably gonna do it again, because if you hurt them once, you'll do it again. They didn't satisfy you. They just didn't satisfy you. Y'all need to stop trying to hold on, and you're hurting yourself in the long run. But yeah, that's all for the story time. That's all for the story time. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all made it this far, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Run those views up, and be back for the next video. I'm dropping all month consistently. I told y'all, back to back to back to back bangers. Y'all better tune in. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Thank y'all again. Love y'all.
Because I'm outside with my girls tonight. I think I'm second after